Hello everybody, this is Mondo Cat playing Borderlands 2, and I'm playing as Krieg in the Wildlife Exploitation Preserve. My Krieg is currently set up like this. I don't know if you can see. Krieg gets in the way sometimes. It makes it hard to... Let's see. There. That works. This is a Hellborn build, so he's basically got almost a point in almost every skill in Hellborn. I don't bother with the Karina, are you trying to come in here for a sec? What's up?
Hi.
What do you need? I'm just explaining my build. What's going on?
Refill.
Oh, refill on the booze.
On the, well, no, not good roses tonight.
Not 4 roses. This is Gentleman Jack tonight.
Ladies Jack.
Gentleman's Jack. There's... It's not for the ladies.
What? How dare you?
Hey, I didn't name it. It's called Gentleman Jack.
Very sexist.
It is, I suppose. Anyway, this is my Hellborn Krieg, and almost every point is in the Hellborn tree except for Hellfire Halitosis, which I find to be really crappy.
Ew.
So, and I'm starting on building out the Bloodlust tree, but it's only a few points so far. Yeah, so that's about it for that. In terms of equipment, I've got the highest damage electrical gun I could find at the time, which happens to be a dart, which I hate darts, but it's mostly for the stalkers. I have Sledge's shotgun for fire damage. I have a generic submachine gun for corrosive damage for the robots, and slag pistol for slagging stuff, and that's really all you need. I have a shock spike shield just because spikes because Krieg gets hit a lot, and it works. It's fairly a generic damage type, and it works well on the stalkers, which tend to bite you a lot. And then I've got this class mod that does basically all kinds of extra burn damage, and an incendiary transfusion grenade, and an extra incendiary elemental relic. So basically lots and lots of fire, and a little bit of slag to make it that much better. It works fairly well, except for the robots are a little bit tougher because they're resistant to fire, but there's so much fire that it tends to not really matter too much. So I'm about, I don't know, a little ways into the level here. Oh, by the way, I'm doing ultimate Vault Hunter mode, so the hardest difficulty, and I'm level 56, so kind of moving along. So here's where the spikes come in handy. See, and kind of, you can take his shield out, they become visible, and now you can just kind of do whatever, punch them. Or Sledge's shotgun works really well. There's another one. Come on, shield, go down.
Earth, wind,
where'd he
blood.
Go? There he is. Shield's down, now you can just blast him. Oh, look, see, I didn't even have to finish him off. Did I finish the reload? Yeah. And moving on. Oops, that one. Lots of stalkers in here, so and this guy. Like, I never understand why these two little guys come out over here. You just slag on and then zap them with the corrosive and they should go right down. For the most part. That guy's interesting. That went well. Sledge's shotgun for the win there.
Salt! Good God, where's my salt?
Exploitation is a volatile, brutal science that flies in the face of human ethics.
I need their shields to go down so I can kill them a little easier. Ow! Get some grenades out. Get some heals. I got transfusion grenades going.
Crimson Mist is so nutritious! Now to murder your family!
Go down, shield. He's not even slagged, he still goes down pretty quick. Ooh, I think I got a legendary out of him. Let's see what I got real quick. Picked up Vladov sniper rifle, slag stuff. I don't really care. I'm fine with my pistol. Got that. I got this, the transformer. Ick. I mean, it's kind of okay, I guess. It's an absorb gun, basically, or shield. It basically, its special thing is that when you get hit with a shock attack, it gives you full shields back again. So good when you're getting attacked by something that does lots of electrical damage, but otherwise kind of meh. I'll save it. You could do so Bloodwing's coming up, and basically while he's in his electrical mode, you could wear this, and he would basically be recharging your shield the whole time. But kind of the rest of the time, it doesn't really matter too much. The surveyors do give you full shields again, but you know it's only good when there's lots of surveyors around. Not really a lot of surveyors here in the wildlife preserve because it's all animals. So not a lot of electrical attacks in here. Ow, rabbit stalker. Oh, where'd he go? Oh, I'm gonna die. Crap! Rabbit stalkers suck. Kind of caught me by surprise there, that guy. Somewhere up here. Yeah, there you go. To get the first slag sample. Let's go get my revenge. Shit. Ouch. Ha! Like that. Go a little crazy there. usually play melee kriegs, but this time around I'm purposefully trying to stay away from his melee just to force myself to use his other skills more effectively. Krieg is one of my favorite characters, but this particular build I'm trying to do separately, just in a different way. I do find his Bloodlust tree to be interesting in conjunction with the Hellborn tree, just because the Bloodlust makes the magazine sizes get really huge and ridiculous. I mean, look, I got like 200 rounds in this pistol right now. So you hardly ever have to reload, and you can make it so the fire rate goes way up and reload speed gets really fast. Like he can kind of compete with Salvador in terms of the pure bullets per second. It's kind of interesting if that's the case. The main thing is that you don't get the two different effects at the same time. Salvador's kind of cheating in that way. You can slag and use legendary guns at the same time. Roar! So much fun to do melee speed. Even this build that's not focused on melee is still pretty effective at melee. The main reason for that is here when you're on fire you get a 50% damage reduction, and here you get a melee bonus while you're on fire, and this makes it so your melee attacks still do fire damage. All of that stuff plus this thing that gives you another damage reduction based on how many Bloodlust stacks you have. You can get a pretty good damage reduction, and then your normal BuzzX Rampage does 500% melee damage. The normal melee build for Krieg relies pretty heavily on Silence the Voices, which is 50% per point, so you can get an extra 250% melee damage on top of his normal 500 while you're in BuzzAxe mode, plus an extra 200 I think for Release the Beast. So all of that, if you're releasing the beast, you can really do some massive melee damage. But like I said, I'm particularly avoiding that this time around just because I want to see what else. And right now, I can't pick these up, but I'm going to go ahead and skip them because I don't care that much. Picked up the most expensive one out of that group, so I'm good. And there's a store right in here so I can sell off my extra stuff. Let's see what I got real quick. Crap. Is that better than the one I have? I'm gonna say probably. Fire rate is slower, but the bullet damage is way higher. So let's swap that out. Where's my old bandit? There it is. Let's see what it looks like. Ooh, it's got a fancy scope on it. Yeah, it's good enough. And what else did I get? Grenade. That one's not as good as the one I have. And that's it. Sell everything with an X. Oops, I think I just sold the wrong thing. Was saving that for no particular reason. I tend to be a bit of a hoarder when I'm playing. Why is it doing that? I keep selling favorited things on accident. Okay, so now here I have, ooh, a fire spike shield. But the recharge rate is crap. The capacity is much better, but the recharge rate is crap. this shield should be good for Krieg for the next area though. I'm going to go into the natural selection annex in a sec and see what kind of havoc I can cause. This is like a third of my money, but I'm going to grab it because I want to make sure... Didn't I just sell everything that had an X? That's annoying. I'm sure I'm doing something silly that veterans of the game will pick up right away and be like, oh, you're doing it wrong. But
See you real soon, I'm sure.
I don't play as much as some other people. I've been playing for a long time. Like I picked this up like when it was brand new, when it first came out, but not contiguously. So I do know there's I got doctor's orders still on, so that means that sometimes loot midgets pop out of these things. So I'm going to check for them right now because I'm probably going to quit after I do a couple of rounds of natural selection annex. And I might as well grab these things while I'm here. And I'm going to grab this rocket launcher. It's worth money. And I'm poor, as you saw. One shield was a third of my money. So now I'm going to go back to the natural selection annex and do a couple rounds. This level's pretty fun, like especially with the Krieg character and a fire focus, like because all the enemies are animals and most of them tend to be fleshy. So that means they die to 329, 8, okay, whatever. Most of them will die to fire fairly quickly, which is convenient. So I have the right skill set for this. That doesn't mean I have the right character build for this, but that doesn't mean I have the right. I'm not necessarily a good player, so we'll see how this goes. Whee. You just jumped over my head.
I embrace the flame! Stack the frenzy. Do it! I feel the crimson.
Just let him bite me. Ooh, ouch. That hurt.
The crimson jets fill me up!
Yeah, you can, with the spike shields, you can really just kind of let them bite you, and the extra fire damage that Krieg does, you can just, it'll just kill him without even having to really do much. That's why I picked up that fire shield before starting this. Burn, burn, burn. Fire, fire, fire. Keep the stacks high. Now that guy's fire damage already, so I'll just switch to a different element. Slag him for a bit. Corrosion. There you go. That's
It's
that.
a red shower for a big fish!
Whew, I remember to breathe. Holding my breath a little bit there. What the hell? Did he just explode? That was weird. get him on fire and then slag him also works. You don't have to do it since he gets damage over time. Any damage that happens to him after he's been slagged still counts as slag damage, so all of a sudden he starts roasting faster, which is convenient. Criticals don't matter so much with Krieg because some of his fire stuff actually decreases the amount of critical damage you do. It's better to do fire damage over time, but that guy was a fire guy, so he doesn't take as much fire damage. This guy will, and he'll heal me because of the that was a skill. Krieg has a skill that. So all the elemental damage you do heals you. Get him, get him, get him. Again, he exploded. Weird. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. I feel like I've played this for a while and then stuff like that shouldn't be surprising me, but there you go. See how lightning does on these guys. Get him, get him, get him. And that's that. And did I pick up anything interesting? Sometimes I get so distracted by what's going on around me that sometimes I don't really pay attention to what I'm grabbing. I just grab everything. So this one I was saving before this guy, and I think that this one is probably a little bit better. Yeah, it is. No, it's not. The old one is better. Sorry. Yeah, the green one is better. Oh, but 9,000 damage per second. I think it's only slightly better. So I'm gonna switch. The 9,000 damage per second is going to be good with Krieg, so I'll just keep the new one. That's it. Nothing else new. Let's go turn in. Sell some stuff. Do the next round. And that's a good time for us at the Gentleman Jack. Free ammo. Yay. Oh, turn in. Next.
Please insert any donated organs.
Sell, 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 sell. Nothing has changed. Still got 8 minutes till the next item. Refresh in the stores.
You're my millionth customer. Don't let it go to farewell, friend.
On to the next round. I love how the little purple thing on the left of the gun like smokes. It's kind of a cool effect.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, have at 'em!
Both of them.
Connors! Get the Connors! A trickle of red. I embrace the flame! I lust for your blood. It's not animal cruelty if they're trying to kill you.
That was weird.
Yeah.
Didn't stand that for a second. Must be getting tired. Maybe I should be quitting soon. Oh. Yeah, that guy's big. Did I get him? Probably.
This is kind of awful, but mostly awesome. Keep that chin up. You're halfway through it.
Yay, halfway through.
I see meat muscles.
Got him. Wasn't even very hard. Now this little guy will kill me.
Halfway done, baby.
Love that skill where the fire kills you.
You're almost finished. Fight, fight, fight! Never interrupt me.
Got him.
You did it.
Please don't kill me. Treasure. Stuff went kind of all over the place. Iridium. Is that it? Nope. More iridium. What else? What else? Is that it? Is that it? I think that's it. Okay then. Turn in time and we'll see what we got.
Moxie's gonna be real happy with that turn.
Okay, let's see what I got here. Ooh, is that better? And I'm gonna say roughly, maybe a little bit. Corrode chance is lower, but the damage per second is slightly higher, and the bullet damage is a little bit higher. Oops. Yeah, we'll say it's a little bit better. And we'll go ahead and sell the old one. Sniper rifles I'm not really using. This one, 13,000 times 2 is still a heck of a lot higher than 5,000. The shock damage per second is way better, but overall bullet damage, not so much. Not using non-elemental at all. Cooldown rate plus 30%. It's okay, but I don't think I'm using that. Whoops, what did I do? I hate when I do that. All. Assault rifle max ammo and sniper rifle. Nope. 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 Alright.
Almost dead? I can fix that. Look alive out there. Catch you later. Lovely. Pleasure
Refill
doing
my
business.
ammo.
Nothing like a good. I'm sure we'll be
And
doing
then
this
let's
again
run the
soon
next
enough.
round. And then maybe bed. It's getting late. Let's see how my tiredness affects this round.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, have at 'em!
Seriously?
You hear that?
Just because you pissed me off. I'm gonna kill you with my bare hands.
The cartilage!
Oops. Like that.
Technically, we're international waters, so this is all legal.
What the hell? Something almost killed me. Yes, someone's at the door. You can get through. How may I help you?
You still alive?
I am still alive. What's going on?
Just working on mine. Hello.
I see. I'm just burning creatures with Krieg.
It's a bloody business, Bates!
I love you too. Is there better in there now?
I'm almost done.
Here comes the bad
Go to
guy!
bed.
Yeah, I think this is my last go to bed as well. Yes. You do just kind of lay there when you're sleeping. Yeah.
Cauterize the wound!
The ones that aren't susceptible to fire are definitely much harder to kill. But not impossible.
Angry! I'm angry!
You see how much easier the ones that are. Yeah. Sheesh. Don't even need to slag them. So a good build for people who hate slag. I am one of those people. I feel like it's lame. You have to switch weapons just to kill stuff. put my point in. Ta-da.
I love it when you bleed at me.
Again, susceptible to fire, no problem. Oh. Except when they surprise you like that. Oh shit. Oh. Died too many times previously. I'm probably just too tired. I should go into sleep.
Good try.
Good try. What kind of bandit guy are you? Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna stop my recording now and go to sleep. Thank you everybody for watching. Subscribe, like, bell, etc. Do the things. That's about it. I will see you guys next time. Bye.